Good morning, student. I am Purnima, and once again I welcome you to my English class. How are you, student? I hope you're safe and fine in your house. So today I'm going to teach you a new topic, student, and the name of that topic is letter writing. As you can see, it is written on the board. So first of all, I would like to tell you what is a letter, and then I would like to tell you how many types of letters are there. Okay, and in your syllabus both the types of letters are there. So first of all, what is a letter? Letter is a children is a way to communicate with each other in a written form. So it is a way to communicate with each other in a written form. And children, letter writing is an essential skill. Describe the prevalence of email and text messages. Okay, then also this art is very common and it is much practiced all over the world. So everyone feels it the need to write a letter. Children, sometimes children, we don't like to pass the message through email or text messages in the mobile phone. So we feel like writing a good letter. It is basically a message from one person to another or one party to another. So children, what is a message writing? It is a message writing. It is basically, children, a message from one party to another or from one partner to another. A letter can be of two types. Okay, one is informal and the other is formal. So children, both the type of letters are in your syllabus, and I will be teaching you informal letter first, then formal letter. So before children explaining something else about the letter, now I will be telling you individually that what is a informal letter and what is a formal letter. What is an informal letter and what is a formal letter. So now children, letter writing. Okay, letter writing is a children way it is a verbal it is a written communication within two people. And children, I will be telling you about informal letter. Informal letter actually are personal letters. Okay, and they are written to family, friends, acquaintances. Okay, so or your near and dear ones like your mom, your dad, your uncle, your auntie, your mama, your mossy. Okay, so they are written to the near and dear one. It can be written to your friend, your close friend, and it can be written to your acquaintances. Acquaintances means children to whom you know very much, like your neighbor, your colleagues. So you can write the letter there and send the letter there. Now children, they are the letter are written, the informal letter is written in a simple and easy style. The language must be very simple so that the next party can understand about your letter. He or she can understand about your letter, and it should be a precise, concise, it should be simple. Okay, and now children, the other type of letter is the formal letter, and these letters are formal piece of writing, usually written to the principal, editors and official in government organization. Usually written to the principal, officials and children and in government organization. Now children, I will be first describing you about informal letter. So what is an informal letter, children? Informal letters are the personal letter in which we have personal touch, and we write this letter to our near and dear ones. Okay, as I told you, it is written to our aunt, uncle, parents, friends. Okay, our acquaintances. So this is written to children who are very much close to us, who are very much near to us. And informal letter, children, there is a personal touch. Okay, the language is very simple. You can express all your feeling. You can share your thoughts with the person to whom you are sending the letter, while as formal letter is a piece of writing which is usually written to the editor, principal, or officials in government organization. There are four types of formal letters are there. Children, first is business letter, then children second is official letter, third is letter to the editors, fourth are applications. Different type of application, they are also in the category of a formal letter. Some people tell that this is a semi formal letter, whatever it is, but it will come in the category of a formal letter. All right, so student, now we can see that I will be telling you about informal letter first and then about formal letter. Both the letters are there in your syllabus. Okay, both type of letter is there in your syllabus. Now in informal letter, children, there is a particular format. There is a particular format followed by both informal letter and formal letter. So there is a particular type of format is there which is followed both in the informal letter and formal letter. Now children, I will be telling you the format of the informal letter. Okay. So children, first in the informal letter we write sender's address. Children, then we write the date, then we write salutation, then we write the content, then subscription, and then the name. Okay, so these 6 points are there in the format of a formal letter. What are these? Sender's address, date, salutation, content of the letter, subscription, name. Now children, whenever you write the formal letter, all right, you informal letter, children, these 6 points should be there. This you have to see. This 6 points should be are there. This you have to see, children, whenever you write the formal letter. Now I will be discussing individually. This formal letter, the format which I have written here. I will discuss one by one that how to write this format and what is the meaning of this format. So first children, I am starting with the sender's address. Now children, sender's address is the address in which children the address of the person who has written the letter is there, in which the person who has written the letter, his address is shown there. Okay, the person, children, who is writing the letter, who is sending the letter, his address is shown there. Okay, like first you have to write, children, plot number or quarter number or house number. In sender's address, children, you have to see 4 and 5 things. First is your plot number, your quarter number, and your house number. Second thing is your name of the street, road, etc. then colony's name, and then children name of the city. Okay, if code number is there, write it. If no, then don't write it. It is not required. And children, no comma or full stop. That is no punctuation mark. So children, you can see children, this type of letter, plot number, question number, house number should be written first in the sender's address. Then children, if the name of the street is there or road or is there or sub colony is there, then you have to write that name. Okay, and then children, you have to write the name of the main colony, then the name of the city. If children, code number of that place is there, then don't forget to write it. And finally children, code number is the last one. Generally it is not required, but nowadays in some of the letter I can see that the people are writing code number, but if you will not write, your marks will not be cut. So this is the sender's address, the first part of the format of the letter. Now you have to write date children. Second part of the format is date. On which date the letter is written, that date. So children, we write like this. This is the correct way of writing. If you will write like this, it will be wrong. If you will write like this, this is also wrong. So what is correct? The first one is correct. Okay, you don't have to write the date like this, you don't have to write the date like this, you don't have to write the date like this. You have to write the date which is here, the first part. Okay, 24 August. August you have to write the full month. Okay, no AUG, nothing such type of abbreviatory word should not be used. So children, first 24th August small comma 2020. So this is the children, the way how to write a letter. Okay, in this way how to write the date in the letter. Now I will be telling you the third part. In third part children, we don't write the subject here as it is informal letter. We simply write salutation. What do we write children? We write salutation. So the third is salutation. You can write dear mom, dear dad, dear mother, dear mummy, dear Rohit if he is your friend, and no comma. Okay, no comma. Now children, I have seen many times students, what they do, they put a small comma after writing the salutation. So this your marks will be lessened, because nowadays children, that comma has been removed from the format. Nobody writes like that. Okay, so this is the way. Okay, now we will come to the main part of the letter, that is the body or the content of the letter. This is the fourth part. children, it is in this point where you scored maximum mark. This is the point where children you scored maximum mark. Okay, if your letter is of 8 marks, so 6 mark will be there in the content. Okay, if your letter is of 8 marks, 6 marks will be there for the content. Now in the content, children, you have to see that there should be at least 3 to 4 paragraph. If not 4, then 3 you have to write it. So first part will be introductory part. Second part is the main content. Third is conclusion. Okay, so children, whenever you write the content, you have to start your letter with the introductory part. Okay, then you have to come to the content, and then finally, children, you have to write which part you have to write, children. The conclusion. You have to write the conclusion of the letter. Okay, so children, I will be telling you about the body of the letter now. Okay, which start from the next line after you write the salutation. Okay, so children, there is a conclusion, introduction, body and conclusion. So children, first we have to start the letter. So how you are going to start your letter? You are going to start your letter that we received one letter from you. Okay, or you can write, first of all, I would like to congratulate you, or you can write, first of all, I would like to share, or I would like to tell you, anything you can write. And children, first you have asked about his health. How are you? Hope my letter will find you in best of health. So this type of greeting, after writing salutation, you have to write, hope my letter will find you in best of health. But children, if you have to see the situation of the letter, if suppose is it death in the family, we cannot write to dead person, hope my letter will find you in best of health. Otherwise the relation will be strained. Okay, so this is very important. On what occasion, what type of letter should be written, this is a must. And children, general letter, suppose if you are in a hospital, you are ill, and if your friend will write, I hope everything is fine, and hopefully the letter will find you in excellent health. So he or she will be feeling bad. We cannot write like this unless we are sure that this person is getting well quickly. He's getting well quickly. Okay, so children, you have to read very carefully, and you have to start your letter very carefully. Okay, suppose if you are having your sister wedding and you have invited someone, so you can write, first of all, I would like to congratulate you on your sister's wedding. So this type of language, children, we can use. Okay, but children, suppose if you are in a hospital, then how you are going to start your letter? Then children, you can going to start your letter that hope my children, that through someone I came to know that you are not ill, you have become ill and admitted in a hospital. In such a manner we have to give reply to such a letter. We have to write such a letter. Or you can say, hope my letter will find you in best of health. Okay, I hope you have improved a lot from that. Now that with the time, all the wounds must be healing. So with this type of language, you can start your letter. Okay, now student, we will come to the content. In content, all the main part, all the information which you wanted to share is written in the content. Then children, you can write at the last, you can write the conclusion. Okay, so conclusion, children, If you're writing a letter to a friend, you just advise him. If you're writing letter to your younger brother or younger sister, then also children you have to advise that thing. Okay. uh, so on in a general, children, if you are writing letter to your friend, so you can also write, suppose if you are writing about studies, he's getting a less mark in his studies, you can at the end you can write, work hard and take proper diet, but don't play with your life, or you have to study properly, otherwise children your career will be spoiled. Okay, and you will become nothing when you will grow up. So such type of things you can write it. And children, after writing the content, you have to write the conclusion. Okay, general conclusion. Hope my letter will please pay regards to your parents or grandparents and love to your younger sister and brother. So we can write such type of things there. Okay. Now children, we will come to the conclusion I've discussed with you. And children, the last part, children, is your last part is, children, I will write it, the fifth part is the subscription. Children, here in this part you have to pay attention. If you are writing a letter to your parents or someone like that, you can say yours affectionately. If you are writing letters to your children, your near and dear one, you can write yours lovingly. Okay, if any younger brother or sister is there, you can write yours affectionately. With friends, children, you will write yours sincerely. So whenever you are writing a letter to your friend, you can write your sincerely. Okay. And children, with your grandfather, grandmother, parents, uncle, auntie, your relative, you can write your affectionately. What you will write? Your affectionately. If you are a son or daughter, you can write yours lovingly. Okay. So in this way, children, what do? We write our letter, and then children, in the last you have to write your name. The name of whose name? The name of the senders. Whose name, children? The name of the sender. That means the person who has sent the letter, you have to write his name. Okay. So now I will be doing one letter with you, children. I will be reading the question, and then let's see how you are going to write that letter. So children, I will be telling you about one question. Okay, and then let's see how you are going to write that letter. So you are children, Abhay, you were invited to attend your best friend's sister marriage, but you cannot attend the marriage due to some genuine reason. Write a letter congratulating your friend and telling him why you were unable to attend the marriage ceremony. So children, first of all, children, you have to see if the sender's address is there. So you can find there is no sender's address here. Okay. And no house number, nothing is shown. So you can write any house number. You can write any house number or plot number or quarter number, like. Okay. So you can see, children, see I've written one sender's address because the address is not there. Okay. And so children, in sentence address you can see I have written quarter number. You can write plot number or house number or quarter number. Then children, the name of the street or road, Prem Kanthi Lane, Prem Kanthi line, it should be line. Then 39 GTC, Varanasi, Can. Now children, this is the center's address, and I was telling you children that this address, we will not have any full stop or comma in such type of addresses. We will not have any full stop or comma in such type of address. Then children, we have to leave one line and then we will write the date. How you are going to write the date? In this manner you will be writing your date. 24 August, the full children August you will be writing, no AUG. Okay. So you will be, so student, you will be writing the date. And now children, we will be seeing the salutation. So salutation, that is to whom you are writing the letter. So let's read once more children. You are Abhay. You were invited to attend your best friend's sister marriage, but you could not attend it due to some reason. Write a letter congratulating your friend and telling him why you were unable to attend. So children, here children, when children, you will write the name after subscription, then you will write the name Abhay, but the sender's name is not given here. So you can write children any name. So let's start with any name. Like dear Shyam. You don't have to put any comma after Shyam. Okay. And then children, you will start your letter. Hope my letter will find you in best of health and high spirits. Hope my letter will find you in best of health and high spirit. Yesterday I met your mother in the market and came to know about the about your sister wedding. So I congratulate you on your sister wedding. I also came to know from my mother that you invited all of us to attend your sister wedding, and I hope that everything went as planned. Okay, and my mother will be attending the wedding, my father and mother, but I won't be able to attend your sister wedding because as I have to face my examination. So children, you have to give the reason. And I could not attend the wedding, and as there will be some important function in our school where I have taken the part, and which I could not avoid it. Okay, already I had taken the part, so you have to tell the reason. Any reason you can tell. Your mother was not well, if she is not coming, the whole family is not coming, or your examination is going on, and the genuine reason you can mention here. My mother wanted me to go with her as my father had gone and some official tour, so she is going with my elder brother. Although I want to attend your sister's wedding, but had to give in due to because of some reason which I have discussed with you. Still, my best wishes are always with you and your sister. Okay, so this is the end of the second paragraph, content of the letter. Now children, you have to write the conclusion of the letter. In conclusion of the letter, how you will be write, give my regards to the elder and love to the younger. Okay, once again I congratulate your sister, and with this I stop writing here. Rest of the news I will be taking from my mom when she will return back from the marriage. Okay, and children, then and finally you are writing a letter to your friends. So children, what you will write in the subscription? You will write yours sincerely, and then you write your name. The sender's name is there. What was the sender name? Was given Abhay. Okay, so student, you can see here. All right, you can see here that this everything I've told you according to the format, and this is the way to write a formal informal letter. Okay, in that you can share whatever feeling you are having, you can share in that letter. Okay, the letter should be not very the word limit should be at least 120. Okay, excluding the address and all that thing, this you have to see. And children, you should write what is the purpose of the letter, what is according to the question you have to write the letter. Don't be irrelevant while writing your letter. It should be in simple language, as I told you. And children, no grammatical error should be there when you write a letter. Less to try to not to do any spelling mistake also when you write a letter. So student, with this I end my video here. Thank you and have a nice day, and wait for my next video for the letter writing only. So I end my teaching here, and I conclude my video here.